Yo, 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 we got something crazy for you guys today.
Hit me.
Well, you all know how I got into the Grateful Dead recently, right?
Yep, kind of a weird pivot, but I dig it.
My mom used to listen to that stuff all the time growing up, so not really that weird.
All right. Fair enough, but where you going with this?
Well, anyway, I saw this video of Dead & Company show, and they had these drones turn into a giant animated skeleton. So I asked myself, what if the drones could turn into me dunking on someone? And get this, turns out they can do it.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Welcome, everyone. What better way to end the weekend than the NBA on 2K Sports? Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Well, Clark, in Game 2 of the back-to-backs, players have to be running more on adrenaline than rest.
Clearly, there's some fatigue that comes into play, especially for your heavy minute players. That's why your reserve players, the guys on the bench, are so important. Because in back-to-back situations, adrenaline's not enough to overcome fatigue.
Now we've got a report from the sideline on the illustrious career of MP.
Thanks so much. Well, not too long ago, he jumped into the top 10 list of career triple-doubles. When he found out about this, he said, wow, top 10? For real? I didn't realize I had that many. He might not be counting, but we sure are. Guys?
Yeah, we'll handle that for him. Good stuff there. So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. It's Williams and Vucevic at the 4 and the 5. Josh Giddey out there with MP. And it's Middleton in at the 3 slot. MP, of course, so popular in the media, but even more so now that he's on the cover of Slam magazine.
Yeah, if you're a hooper, you know all about Slam, and you probably collect the ones with the cool cover. Add this one to the collection.
Shoots a fadeaway. Capela with a rebound.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Hickson misses the 3. The Bulls have gone 1 for 3 so far. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
I like seeing Middleton throw it down like that. Well, he's a great athlete, and he finishes with a little style, too.
Houston has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Van Vliet outside. Right wing. Over Giddey. Chicago with a rebound. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Van Vliet outside. Thompson, a screen on Giddey. Pass to Smith. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Chicago with a board. Jordan's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the paint. And that one is hammered home.
You look at Giddey stealing the spotlight. What a jam.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. A moment here to see the numbers for Amin Thompson. A 6'8" point guard. Josh Giddey's length gives him a massive advantage, Grant.
Oh, it does, B.A. He's too big for opposing ones to guard. It's tough putting a wing on him, and Giddey just makes you change your defensive game plan.
Hickson can't hit.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
MP against Thompson. Here's Jordan. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Jordan's got 6. Always an honor to be named an All-Star. This is the 2nd appearance for MP.
And he's starting to make it a habit. I mean, that 2nd selection is such a confidence booster. It helps MP believe that he is a star in this league.
Giddey passes to Middleton. Now here's Jordan. Middleton with a screen on Thompson. MP shot is good.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Giddey against Van Vliet. Uses the glass on the layup.
The defense gets physical inside, and guess what? The tenacious Fred Van Vliet ready for it.
Pass to MP. Thompson with a steal. And they're on the run. And there's the lay-in.
And man, does Thompson glide down the court with ease. Outstanding at finishing in transition.
Fades back. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. 11 points in the game. We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game. My goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, BA. That's just not fair.
Capela. And it's cleared by Vucevic. And so MP will bring it up for the Bulls. 6-point game. Over Thompson. Vucevic's shot is off. Houston has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Capela. Shoots over Vucevic. Buries it from about 10 feet away.
Capela has the size and ability to score down in the paint. I like his assertiveness.
Jordan goes in and slam dunk by Jordan.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
For 3, Smith gets the 3 ball to go. Smith's got 5.
Love the confident approach by Smith Jr. Looked very decisive there.
And MP throws it down.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Another dunk in the career of Clint Capela, and he's got a lot of them.
The fadeaway. Again, the Bulls score.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
Van Vliet outside. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the floater. And the shot goes down. Van Vliet's got his second basket on the night.
The ball leaves Van Vliet's hands right on cue. He was keeping an eye on the shot clock there.
Vucevic, a screen on Thompson. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Thompson outside. Back to Van Vliet. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
MP looking around. And slam dunk by Jordan.
MP squeezing all that juice he can get out of that orange. What a night he's had.
Rockets trail by 5. Thompson outside. Pass to Capela. 3-pointer, Van Vliet. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Vucevic, a screen on Thompson. Jordan goes in, and MP throws it down hard.
Oh, man. MP, that was nasty.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Houston has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Van Vliet, the pass to Capela. Here's Smith. Pass to Van Vliet. Fires for 3. Connects from downtown. Van Vliet's got 9.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
MP against Thompson. Jordan, the pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Capela and all around the rim that time before dropping. And the Bulls lead by 4.
Well, you cannot let Vucevic get cozy from there. I mean, his jumper is as dependable as they come.
Van Vliet outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Hickson. No good from outside.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
MP knew exactly where he wanted to go and what he wanted to do with that one.
Van Vliet with it. 9 points in the game. 1:52 left to play in the first quarter. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket and 8 tries.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And it's a completely new group for the Rockets. And a new group getting ready for Chicago. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Vucevic. Washington comes in for Williams. Smith, he's checked in for Middleton. And it's White in for Giddey.
Young fella does not let the contact distract or bother him. Business-like finish from MP.
Rockets trail by 6. 1:25 left in the first quarter. Şengün, a screen on White. A shot by Merrill, no good. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Soft touch off the glass. MP's got 29 points.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. A shot by Merrill, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Jordan misses. Well, Houston's shooting a fantastic 52% in the first. Pass to Şengün. Outside Eason. Stolen by MP. Oh, and a fast break for Chicago. He stops. He pops. Off the window. It's good. And it's a 10-point Bulls lead.
MP showing you the ability to stop on a dime for that pull-up check.
Merrill outside. Pass to Şengün. The first quarter concludes, and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Chicago ahead, leading by 10. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Decides to call timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Well, Clark, players sometimes talk about the game slowing down as they gain experience.
Well, it's the benefit of experience, understanding situations, having gone through various situations as you get more engaged in the league over time. The more you understand where you're supposed to be, usually you can get there on time or early, and you're more reactive versus thinking.
And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. He throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
You can almost see the hunger and focus in the eyes of Alperen Şengün. I mean, this guy completely locked in on doing as much as he can for his team when he's out there.
Inside, Smith and Şengün. Sam Merrill out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Hickson in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. It's stolen by MP. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, showing off his passing skills, White sends the ball right into the hands of a ready three-point shooter.
Rockets trail by 14. Van Vliet finds Smith. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. 6 to shoot. Merrill outside. And the three off target.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Here's Merrill. Still no points. Now Van Vliet. And he makes it on the layup.
More points for Van Vliet, putting some spice on that pumpkin tonight.
MP outside. Back to White. To the inside. Here's Jordan. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 35 points for MP.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Back to Van Vliet. The three ball. Chicago with a rebound. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench.
Here's Merrill. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now. On the wing, MP. Covered by Merrill. Good D by Şengün.
He took it up strong, but the defense was ready for it.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Hornets just played phenomenal. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and as always, he was fantastic on the glass, a rebounding machine. And he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
Yeah, spot on, Allie. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Capela, he's checked in for the Rockets. Eason comes in for Merrill. MP shot is off. And here's Van Vliet. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Pass to Capela. Houston working the ball around. Here's Hickson. The rebound by MP. Jordan's got 7 rebounds in the game. Takes it inside, and the layup is good off the glass. Jordan's got 39.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Van Vliet double team. Capela screen on MP. Shot from the wing. Goes back up. And the finish inside by Capela. Capela's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Hey, you got to put a body on Capela. I mean, he's a tenacious offensive rebounder and does a nice job using his body.
Middleton, right side. Here's Jordan. And MP throws it down.
Scoring the ball, he has been lethal and efficient. Wow.
Rockets trail by 17. Van Vliet, the pass to Capela. And here's Smith. And another basket for Houston.
Boy, great touch on the jumper by Smith.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Williams misses.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Down low. Here's Hickson. Well, he's now 2 for 7 after that bucket.
Over the last few years, we've continued to see Van Vliet improve as a leader, and it really shows up in his playmaking.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. Giddey's checked in for Chicago.
You know, it's pretty clear. MP is a special, talented player with tremendous upside.
Thompson passes to Van Vliet to the middle. Here's Capela. Sinks that one from the post. Capela's got 8.
You'd certainly like to see a little better rim protection right there.
And here's Jordan. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. Middleton from the outside. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Jordan's got 4 assists now tonight. Thompson outside. Van Vliet outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Bulls leading by 17. MP outside. Pass to Middleton. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Boy, I like the finesse and the focus that Middleton plays with. I mean, that's part of what allows him to finish off these tough hoops.
Here's Smith. Chicago with a rebound. Inside. On the wing, MP. Pass to Middleton. Clock at 6. Beyond the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Middleton's got 8 points in the quarter.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Van Vliet, the pass to Capela. Van Vliet against Giddey. Looking to win the run. Van Vliet misses. Bulls leading by 22. Outside Giddey. Thompson against Jordan. Back to Giddey. Stolen by Van Vliet. Back comes Houston in transition. Here's Smith. Oh, Jordan with the block.
Hey, you're not going to trick MP now. Think again. That's a great block right there.
Houston shooting their second and third shots at the line here.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
Smith hits them both.
So many are excited about Smith Jr.'s future. I think if he can add some muscle to that frame of his, he's going to be a real problem.
It's Vucevic, high post. Williams against Smith. From deep, Giddey. It's hauled in by Houston. Capela's got 5 rebounds in the game. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. Taking a look at the Rockets. Their season's basically over, barring some sort of miracle.
When I look at Houston, there's no doubt they feel the pressure mounting. I mean, failing to match those expectations from the start of the year is apparent.
And, you know, any fixes they've tried during the season have only compounded their problems.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
And MP throws it down hard.
There you go, MP. Hammer it home, young fella.
Rockets trail by 20. Thompson outside. Smith outside. Off target from outside. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow.
Yes, for sure. That was a take no chances, take no prisoner slam right there, guys.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And that one misses.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
MP outside. And it's good. He hits another one.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. And so it's Chicago, ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first two quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. It's Williams and Vucevic at the 4 and the 5. Josh Giddey out there with MP, and it's Middleton in at the small forward position. Vucevic in the post. He's against Capela. Here's MP. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Williams misses. Williams has gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Smith finds Thompson. Van Vliet outside. And a miss there on the triple. Chicago leading by 23. 16 feet out. Good. He hits again.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Van Vliet outside to the middle. Smith inside. Williams defending. And there's Smith. That one's good. On the assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got his third assist of the night. Giddey scanning the floor. Pass to Middleton. Shot clock at 6. There's the 3. The Rockets pull it in. Capela's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4. You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Jordan goes in. He got it again! Sensational! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Giddey against Van Vliet. Smith outside. Here's Hickson. Off target with the 3. Bulls leading by 23. Pass to Middleton. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. MP outside. Williams passes to Jordan. Over Thompson. Capela with a rebound.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
Thompson, no good. And so MP will bring it up for the Bulls. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. It's always exciting to see a player with the hot hand. Klay Thompson knows a little something about that, and he said it's that flow state that any great athlete or artist, entertainer tries to get into. The one thing I learned is you can't force those great nights. You have to let them just happen. Back to you, Brian.
I can only imagine what that's like. Thanks a lot, Allie. Pass to Giddey. Now here's Jordan. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. And Vucevic slams it in.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls? Just great decision-making from him.
Houston working the ball around. For three, Smith. The Rockets again can't hit. For Chicago, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Pass to Middleton. MP outside. Going inside. Another bucket. Wow.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. What a sensational move captured from the connected cam. Sponsored by AT&T. Houston has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's Thompson to win the cold spell. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Thompson's gotten 4 this quarter.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
MP against Thompson. MP, the pass to Vucevic. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggression.
Timeout called, the Rockets. All right, let's have a look at the leaderboard to see which team scored the most points off turnovers this past month. Number 1, Chicago. In third, the Rockets.
Both teams have done an excellent job of converting turnovers into fast break opportunities.
Smith passes to Thompson. Picked by Smith. Back to Van Vliet. Floats one. And it's Giddey with a rebound. For Chicago, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Williams passes to Jordan. Back to Williams. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Jordan goes in. Oh, MP throws it down.
Yeah, terrific take by MP. He's just punishing them on the drive.
And the Rockets shooting at a decent clip, 45% for the game. Giddey against Van Vliet. Takes a 3. And the slam dunk by Capela.
You know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
The Bulls have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Pass to Giddey. Back to Jordan. Outside, Williams. Here's Vucevic. Buries it down low. Vucevic has got 6 here in the quarter.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Back to Thompson. Launches a 3. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 6 assists in the game.
Well, he's leading the way, trying to get everybody else going now.
Left side, Giddey. Back to Jordan. Outside, Giddey. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Houston. On the wing, Thompson. Giddey defends. And here's Van Vliet from the arc.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too. You know, when he's lighting it up like this, they are a hard team to beat.
Houston has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Capela finds Smith. Here's Hickson. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Middleton passes to Jordan. Outside, Giddey. Back to Jordan. And got it! Another basket! That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
And here's Van Vliet. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Thompson outside. Back to Van Vliet. Screen by Capela. And the basket by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 18.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Thompson with a steal. And the basket by Van Vliet.
Such a shrewd player. Van Vliet knows how to support and complete the fast break.
MP, the pass to Giddey. To the paint. Ooh, stolen by Smith. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that one's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Pass to Giddey. MP, a screen on Van Vliet. The shot from 20 feet out, and it's Giddey missing. The Rockets have gone 50% from the field in the third quarter, 8 of 16. Thompson, and the slam dunk by Thompson.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean,
Udoka decides to call timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Here's Şengün. He's got 5. Here's McGowan's. Back to Şengün. Got it. He has 7.
Attacking the heart of this defense. That's 8 straight points inside.
Buffalo bully ball right there, partner.
Smith left side, and he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Rockets trail by 20. Here's McGowan's, averaging around 6 a game. Banked it in off the glass. McGowan's got his second basket of the night.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Back to MP. Fader on the way, and good! There's another! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
Yeah, it feels like he can't miss.
Merrill with it. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Down low. Here's Smith. And he banks in the layup. Smith's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
MP getting it done for Chicago. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up along the sidelines. Let's check it out.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just hold your ground. The other thing, too, is once he picks the ball up, he's not going to shoot it. If he does, just stay down on him.
And Coach Donovan conveying the scouting report to his guys.
Knowing your opponent's plays is important. On the money right there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Inside, Smith and Şengün. Then there's Sam Merrill. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's McGowan's in at the 2. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Eason against Jordan. Pass to Smith. Outside White. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Jordan. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Oh, Jordan with the block.
Wow, MP with the meeting at the summit, denying all motion.
Hartenstein with a screen on Smith to the inside. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Getting the ball into the paint for a close range look. That's a nice pass.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Pass to Şengün. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
MP with the drive and the finish, attacking through the defense right there.
Now here's Smith. He's guarded by Washington, and Jordan comes to help. Here's McGowan's. 4-3. Sinks the tray. McGowan's got 6 here in the quarter.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Washington outside. Back to Smith. MP outside. 6 to shoot. Fades away. And Chicago again with a bucket.
I really like how he's playing tonight, taking good, smart shots, playing his game.
Pass to Smith. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Hey, we know Smith has an excellent outside stroke, but I like to see him attacking, getting down low and doing some work inside.
Washington outside. Now MP, defended by Eason. With the fadeaway. Oh, connects again.
And that's 70.
He is unconscious. To the middle. And stolen by Hartenstein. Here's the break. And there's the lob. And slam dunk by Jordan.
You know, it makes you think about all the highlight reels MP is going to make over his career. Nice throwdown right there.
You know, the more you watch Şengün, the more you wonder if he's just a guard in the body of a big man, Clark.
Well, that's a pretty astute observation, B.A., because his passing is elite. I mean, his vision, he sees a half a play to a play ahead, and you can actually run offenses through Şengün.
And what separates Şengün from most other pivots is his level of skill, plus his basketball IQ, a really polished player.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Capela, he's checked in for McGowan's. And it's Mills in for Merrill. And a change for the Bulls. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Hartenstein. Pass to Smith. Washington a screen. Smith, that one's good. And the Bulls lead by 21.
A dead-eye shooter, Nick Smith, is great from three-point land. That might be his biggest asset to this team.
Here's Şengün. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Merrill, he's checked in for the Rockets. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Chicago.
They fed the post all game long, and it's really paid off. Dominating attack from that part of the floor in this one.
Well, in addition, I love their passing. I mean, they're buying into that team concept. That's hard to get out of your young guys.
Vucevic, a screen on Smith. Here's MP, driving inside. Eason pulls it in.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy two, the for sure two. No need to make it fancy and special.
To the paint. Smith passes to Eason. That three's off the mark.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Pass to Smith. Inside. And Şengün throw it down.
Turkish thunder. Şengün tasting the sauce up top.
Now White. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Eason. Rebound by the Bulls. MP's Bulls leading by 18. Pass to Smith. And it's all from three-point range. For Houston, they've gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. For Chicago, Williams is checked in for Washington. Chris Middleton comes in for Smith. And Giddey subbed in for White. Pass to Williams. Clock at 6. MP against Thompson. Count that bucket. And the Bulls lead by 17.
Taking what the defense gives them. MP operating right in the middle of the court.
Now Smith. Houston working the ball around. Puts up a 3. Ooh, rejected by Jordan.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
The defense was certainly a little late in reacting to the step back.
Jordan inside, working on Thompson. 13 feet out. And the shot falls short that time. Rockets trail by 15. Van Vliet, the pass to Thompson. Here's Smith, covered by MP. Smith against Jordan. A nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 4 points this quarter. The Bulls have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far here in the fourth quarter. Vucevic finds Jordan. Work in the interior, MP.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Smith outside. Back to Van Vliet. Fires from deep. The offensive rebound. The 3. Knocks it down from distance. Van Vliet's got 9 points now in the second half.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
And stolen by Williams. Here's Jordan. Good! That's another bucket. Oh, and there's 80 points.
Oh, wow. Just wow. This guy is on another level.
And here's Van Vliet. He'll bring it up for Houston. Pass to Thompson. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on MP.
I like how Thompson put pressure on the D, taking it strong near the hole.
That free throw's good from Thompson.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Another one goes! Incredible! And there it is, 82 points.
This is a game that he will never forget. I know I won't.
Smith outside. Thompson, a screen on Middleton. Hickson on target from range.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And that's in.
Boy, somebody lit a fire under this guy. I mean, he's crushing it right now.
Giddey against Van Vliet. Shot clock at 6. Oh, he missed the jumper.
A little hesitant. Maybe he thought the D was tighter on him than it really was.
Giddey with a screen on Thompson. Giddey outside. He launches. Oh, no good. Rockets trail by 14. Stolen by Giddey. Here's MP. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Thompson in the post. Giddey defends. Rebounded by Giddey. And it's Giddey with the ball for Chicago. Williams outside. Now Giddey. Six on the shot clock. Vucevic outside. He shoots. Oh, and misses. misses. And the Rockets shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. Now Smith. Van Vliet. Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, BA, it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
An NBA champion and all-star. Fred Van Vliet's a guy every team wants because he's fun to play with and he plays the game the right way and with passion.
Here's Middleton. MP outside. Here's Giddey. 1:05 left in the fourth. Down to 5 on the shot clock. MP. Excellent defense, forcing that big miss.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Bulls.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them.
Man, what a special year they're having, picking up their 59th win.
And give this team credit. So difficult to sweep a team in the NBA, but they won both meetings this season against the Rockets.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
What's left to say about his performance? I mean, the fans definitely got their money's worth.
Oh, he can't jam it home. And short of a miracle, they're walking out of here with a tough loss.
They fought all night, a terrific effort, but they just couldn't make enough big plays.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
We won the game, as if there was any doubt, and I punched it on a couple of dudes. So I'm excited to see which one they use. We're on our way out to watch the drone show right now in the parking lot.
This is wild, bro. Hope we get some good footage. What does it feel to know you're about to be immortalized with drones of all things?
Man, every new medium needs a muse. You know, like inspiration. Maybe I'm the star athlete of the drone age.
That moniker might not age too well. Some folks think drones are creepy.
The Dead & Co show was just a skeleton tipping its hat and people went nuts. People are gonna flip when they see Drone MP yamming it on a fool, bro. Like, just wait. It's gonna catch on.